Louisville's new inspector general launched 16 investigations last year and none is complete. Now he's blaming stonewalling from LMPD, the police department denying access to records.
WDRB's Gilbert Coursey found out there's a deal in the works to fix the problem and it's being negotiated behind closed doors.
When LMPD officers knocked down Breonna Taylor's door and killed her in a raid, it sparked a storm of outrage and placed a spotlight on policing in Louisville.
Because of Breonna Taylor, just got involved, and there are several boards and committees that I watch closer and attend their meetings.
Citizens like Jeff Cavalcante had high hopes in the creation of a civilian review board to police the police, led by an inspector general.
That's all we should be doing, is gathering evidence, evaluating it, making a judgment, and putting it forth without a bias.
Ed Harness got the job, but in past interviews has said LMPD will not cooperate.
We are not getting the information as efficiently and as directly as I believe is warranted under the ordinance. We're supposed to have unrestricted access to people and reports and all of that LMPD possesses, and we're not getting that quite yet.
WDRB just obtained this draft of a memorandum of understanding that Harness wrote last fall. It's basically a contract for the interaction between LMPD and the Inspector General's office. Sources tell us it sat dormant. No response from prior Chief Shields or the Fisher administration.
Classic stall tactics by LMPD.
Metro Council was slated to address the problem this week in an ordinance, but it was pulled from the agenda again at the last minute. Now we know why.
I spoke with the Inspector General yesterday. I spoke with the Chief of Police yesterday about that very issue.
Active negotiations on this MOU happening behind closed doors.
We hope to have a memorandum of understanding between them in the very near future here. They are working collaboratively to make that happen. I think that's important.
A sticking point could be required interviews. Harness doesn't just want records, he wants the ability to talk directly to officers who are subjects of civilian review investigations and instant access to their body camera footage without having to wait for LMPD to supply it. Issues which may come up in union contract talks slated for this year. Still, LMPD's interim chief is keenly aware of the department's damaged credibility.
You will see some different forms that I'm creating in order to help build that community trust within the community, which is so needed.
For Cavalcante, this document may be more than an agreement. It's a sign of how Metro government's doing business with its new leaders.
Actions speak louder than words. So I need to see a new direction.
Gilbert Coursey, WDRB News.
The police department's stance in all this has been it won't turn over records that are part of open criminal investigations. You can read the full Inspector General report published this week right now on our website. That, of course, is WDRB.com.